Hey, it's your boy One Broke Negro. It's been a while. I know. For those of you that don't know, I've actually been kind of sick for the past couple months, but I'm better now. So I do appreciate everyone who showed their support for me and sent me well wishes. My mom who stuck by me at the hospital, my sister who actually brought me all the supplies I needed, my girl who checked on me every single day, made sure I was okay, and then I was taking my medicine and everything. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. When I finally get back to work after like a month away, one of my tailors asked me, a good friend of mine, he says, "Do you believe in God now, amigo?" And I looked at him like, "What? No. What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh, amigo, you have to believe. That's the only way for you to get better." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" No, the only way for me to get better is to, eat less salt and eat more organic food. And he's like, "No, amigo, in hard times, when people go through hard times, they have to have faith in God for them to get through them." And I was like, "Actually, Gus, I had already went through some hard times a long, long time ago. And that's why I actually became Buddhist in the first place." That's right. Most of you guys probably didn't know that I was actually Buddhist. I'm a Buddhist, black Buddhist. Represent. Um, I had already went through some drama, some, difficult times back when I was 14. And my dad passed away. And as you can imagine, a young 14-year-old boy, black male, with no father, it was really, really confusing. I was I was upset, I was angry. I had a lot of questions like, why did he have to die? Why wasn't he there for us? Whose fault was it? Was it my fault? Was it his fault? Whatever. I hated everything and everyone, and I didn't know how to handle my emotions at that age. I was just confused and lost. And during this whole ordeal, people kept telling me that it was his time and the Lord works in mysterious ways. I really wasn't getting the answers that that I felt I needed. The people that were giving me these answers, I'm like, "What do you know? You don't know anything. I'm 14. I know everything. You don't know me." So I decided to go directly to the source, and I decided I was going to read the Bible. I was going to read it cover to cover, every single detail. I wasn't going to miss a thing. I'm going to get my answers to see how this God works. He's ruling all our lives. How does he work? Surely the Bible must know. I got all the way through Exodus and realized that this book made no sense whatsoever. I read all the way through Exodus. It must have took me a week just to get to there, reading a little bit at a time. And I was like, this is nothing. Abraham, Moses, Adam and Eve, everything. I don't remember all the books. It was so long ago. I read all the way through Exodus and I got no answers. God had killed more people at that point. So I thought, let me check something else. Let me check Islam. Maybe they have the right answer. Now, mind you, I was 14. And I didn't get this far in the Bible, but when I read that you couldn't masturbate in Islam, I was like, nope, done. Then I looked into Judaism, their interpretation of God. And I was like, oh, okay, this sounds like a thing. But I wasn't born one of God's chosen people. And it was too late for my bar mitzvah. and I knew my family would not get me anything for my bar mitzvah if I were to have one because we're all broke. But I learned that in all three of these interpretations of God, that none of them made sense to me. None of them gave me what I needed. None of them explained anything to me. And I was still angry and confused. I had stumbled upon Buddhism, I really don't know how. And it just made sense to me. People die because it's a part of life. People have died before you were born, and people will keep dying after you die, and they'll keep being born after you die, and they'll die, and they'll be reborn, or someone else will be born, and then they'll die, and it's a cycle. And I was like, that made sense to me. It fit. It was just a simple answer. No one was pulling the strings, nothing like that. And as I read more into it, it actually helped me with the anger that I was dealing with at that point in my life. It gave me a path to follow. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the best Buddhist. I'm probably the worst Buddhist. The worst Buddhist. For the past, 16 years almost? 12 years. What am I talking about? I can't do math. For the past 12 years, I've been self-practicing. I don't have like a sect or denomination or anything. The closest I would probably be is Zen Buddhism based on my research. But it fits my lifestyle. I've molded to fit my lifestyle. So yeah, that's why I'm a Buddhist. I wanted to make this video for a while and share that with you guys. A lot of people ask me, I get this question all the time. You're a Buddhist? Do you believe in Buddha? You don't believe in Buddha. Buddha was a man. He wasn't a god. People revere him as a god, but you don't believe in Buddha. You follow his teachings and trust in them. And it's all about finding the truth. But that definitely helped me through that time. And looking back, it helped me. The Buddhist teachings helped me through some other times in my life as well. Dealing with loss, not only with like family members, but other loved ones. Relationships, and understanding my place as a man in this society, in this universe. I'm not where I need to be, but I'm definitely on the right track. And one of the goals I strive for every day is to become a better Buddhist. I really need to meditate more. I'll probably meditate after this. Question of the day. For those of you that watch my previous videos, do you like my long-ass outro? Thank you for watching. You could be watching anything on YouTube, but you instead decided to watch me, and I appreciate that. Blah, 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 blah. Let me know in the comments, because I really interested to know. Has there been some debate amongst my friends and close, my advisors, if you will, about my long-ass outro? I like it. Part of me says, fuck you guys, I'm going to do what I want. But the other part of me says, no, you want people to watch your videos. So let me know in the comments below if you guys actually like that outro. But thank you guys for watching my video. You could be watching any video on the internet, but you instead decided to watch mine, and I really do appreciate that. You guys are the best. Thank you again for all the support that I received when I was sick, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll try to get one out probably by the end of next week, maybe, if I'm not too busy doing stuff that I need to do with work and life and family. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. All right. Holla.